Hello there, Eurovision friends and Eurovision fans around Europe and all the world. Brandhill is back, Torbjörn Brandhill is back, and now I'll make the tier list of the rest of the songs from the semifinal 2 and also the rest of the big four and the host country. And I will end here, as you see, with big four, and also the last one will be Austria. In 1 week, we know the result, then we know who's the winner, and we will know where the next Eurovision will take place. So it will be very interesting. And I will be there. I will go there on Thursday and I would stay until Sunday. So at this time, I believe I will be taking the flight back to Sweden. So I believe let's just begin. And if you haven't watched the first one, gladly watch the first tier list of the semifinal one. Here you have the results, and you can also watch my other video, is top 100 worst video. It's also interesting. We can start with Bulgaria. And first of all, welcome back, Bulgaria. Finally, you are back. You have been missed by a lot, by a lot. But first, I need to say that it's been a little bit boring when you have competed before, because you have sent a lot of songs written by people from other countries, like my own country, Sweden, England, the Nordic countries, etc. And you're doing it again. You're sending a song written by Norwegians. And that's a little bit boring. And the things that's a little bit boring about it is that you can hear. I do recognize the sound. And that's a little bit boring. But still, the song, I will put it at B, just after Moldova. It is an okay song, and live, I know it will be better, and I believe you will get through to the final this year. I do think so. And then we have Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan got the last place last year, and they shouldn't have been lost. I mean, it was maybe not very good live performance, but the song was not the worst. It was actually a very good song last year, but the live performance really ruined it for them. But Azerbaijan this year, it's better. I do think they have a chance, but still, I mean, who wants to listen to this? That's the problem. I mean, the song is okay, but it's so boring. It's very, very boring. Who wants to listen to this? Who's gonna who's gonna stay awake when they have this on the stage? It's not stage friendly. It's not strong in that sense. So Azerbaijan, you really need to think, what are you doing in this competition? You need to come back to those years in like 10, 15 years ago. You need to really find what is the purpose of competing in this competition. You need to rethink this. And I will put it just after Greece, here just before Israel. Romania. Romania did actually watch the show of Romania, but I have almost nothing to say about it because it's nothing special at all. It's just a little bit of dances and a little bit more of a live show that can actually help it. But no, it will be just after Germany. So, and then we have Luxembourg, and we are so glad the Luxembourg are back in the competition, because I mean, they belong here. They belong in the competition. The only thing that's a little bit strange is that they are sending songs that has almost nothing to do with Luxembourg. It's not real Luxembourg music. I mean, it was interesting last year when they sent the Poupée de Bessé, Poupée de Son song, and it was in French. It was the worst placement position ever in the competition, but still there were some interesting part of this, because this is like a week Emily DeForest song they are competing with this year. I did actually watch the Luxembourg national show, and it was so long, so long. It took forever for them to give the results, and then, I mean, the song will get better on stage, and it will get better with some special effects. It will actually, because Mother Nature, it can be a really, really starting, and she does sing very, very well, but it's a little bit amateurish. I'm actually, it's a minimalistic, and it could really be strong, but you don't feel this like Jamala scream or this beautiful nature that can convey you that this has come from Mother Nature. That's what you need in this kind of song, and you don't have this wonderful pipe or this wonderful transitions like Emily DeForest had. So no, Luxembourg, I believe you this time you will not get through. Maybe you will be saved by the jury, but I don't think that people will vote for this. I will put it near Croatia, just before Croatia. I do think that this may be a C as a song, but when it's competing in this show, it's not good enough. And then we have the Czech Republic, or Czechia, or Czechian, we say here in Sweden. And Czechia, they have been very, very unlucky in this competition this last years. They have competed with good song, good artist, and then a weak performance. And this year, it's almost the same thing. It's a good song, not a great song. It's a good song. The artist seems very good, but I think it will be like this last year's, and it's almost like it's overproduced, but it's not overproduced in a Swedish way. It's overproduced in a very weak Czech way. So I do think that this will be very difficult for you, Czechia, this year again. But I do believe in you, and I do really want you to succeed. So I will put you here just before Israel. And then we have Armenia. And Armenia are competing with this strange 300 movie song. And they're trying again with this strong up tempo. And it is also actually a little bit sad that we don't have these strong ballads this year. And I would have loved to hear a strong Armenian ballad, actually. We haven't had that in almost forever. So that would have been interesting. Armenia are really trying their best. The only thing that's a little bit boring is, of course, that they have. And I did actually watch the Armenian show, and the Armenian show, this was the best song, but I do think it will drown in this great ocean of up-tempo song this year. So I will put it just here after Belgium. And I just have to say that the semifinal 2 is much worse than the first one. It's not very good, actually. And we do miss out this year on Eurovision with the top songs. We don't really have these top hit songs. But also, we don't have that super weak or the Turkey songs or the songs that's, or maybe we will. I mean, I shouldn't maybe spoke too soon, because when we see the live performance, maybe we have a Rise Like a Phoenix, or maybe we have like some kind of downfall. So yeah. And then we have Switzerland, and this is almost as bad as Estonia. I will put it just here after Serbia. It's not very good. I don't think you will advance this year. I don't think you will even be in the final. I don't think so. And then we have a glad surprise. Cyprus are trying with a little bit more folklore, easy, taking in Fuego way. It had been criticized, Cyprus song, for some reasons. Just watch the video and you will find out why. But I mean, it's catchy. It's catchy, but it's a little bit too easy, and it's a little bit. It has a hook, but the hook is not strong enough. I mean, the chorus is not strong. It doesn't really stand out in the song. And if it would have a strong chorus, maybe it would have been stronger, better. But uh, and Cyprus, of course, will get 12 points from Greece, but they can't get that in the semifinal. But they will get it from Greece at least, so they will never be lost in the final, or usually not. So it's they're trying to make the Fuego, but it's not that good as Fuego in any way or sense. And they we have had this so many times in this show, but I do think that they deserve to be here. Yes, after actually it's stronger. It would have been very interesting to go to Cyprus when it is Eurovision, but I don't think that will happen, and especially not this year. And then we have a ballad. We have Latvia. Latvia has this sad ballad. She's giving her all, singing in Latvian. And the thing is, she's really giving her all, but the live vocals are not that good. She's struggling in the beginning, and after a while it does get a little bit better, but I don't feel what she's singing, and I don't understand the lyrics. I've checked the lyrics, and it is somewhat beautiful, and I do see that there is a good meaning to it, but I don't feel it when she sings it, and it's not good enough. And here I would have produced more. I would have want the production to be stronger. You need almost like the Sanremo production when it comes to really be a strong wall that could help her during this performance. Make like a Rise Like a Phoenix performance or something that really can make this stronger. The best thing about ballads is that they are usually better live. So that could maybe save this one. And also there are very few ballads, and I believe that's why it will get through to the final, actually. But in my taste, it's not my taste or cup of tea at all. But it is better than Armenia. But I will put it here. And then we have our Danish brothers, and I did watch this show lie in Denmark, and always wonderful when Denmark are competing in Danish. And it will be very interesting to see if it will uh, go well. I mean, Sweden, we competed with Swedish or the Swedish, Finn Swedish last year, and we had Norwegians the year before. Denmark have tried before in Danish, and usually it doesn't go very well. So I really hope it will go well for them. It's good actually that I do compete and I haven't translated it like Sweden would have done maybe. Uh, it was not the best song. We know Cecil also competed in the Denmark, and she did have a better song. I do believe that. But I do think Denmark is a C. It's not my taste at all, but it could be. It could be. Could be. Then we're Australia. I have almost nothing to say about Australia this year. I do think that says a lot. I mean, Australia has been very interesting or very good usually, and this is neither. It's not very good, and it's not even interesting. I mean, we have Zero Gravity. We have had so many strong songs also from Australia, and also Guy Sebastian. We have had so many strong artists, and maybe it can improve when it comes to the final, but no, it's too safe and it doesn't really do anything for me. So we'll put it just here before Croatia. And then we have a very interesting entry, and that's Ukraine. I did watch the national show of Ukraine, and it was actually interesting that it was recorded, the songs were recorded before the live show. The live show was only with the results, with they were given points. And Ukraine, they had the Leleka, was, I mean, the huge winner. It was an easy win for her. And if you listen to it, it's like a musical, a strong musical song. And the first minutes, you do feel like, interesting. Interesting. It lures you in and give you a bright, shiny future, and you are trying. And she does sing very well in this, and I do really like the music performance, and I know that the live performance will be fantastic. And why do I know that? Because it's Ukraine. Ukraine are always the one of the best ones with the live shows, the live effects, the live show. It always so spot on, and they always do something good or interesting. The last year was an awful song, but they will always have these effects, and the thing will be interesting if they still have this strong support from the televote. I don't think this song is strong enough to get the jury vote, so someone else needs to get that if someone needs to stop, you know who. And but Ukraine, I do really like it. There was one other song I wanted to win in the Ukraine entry, but I do understand why they picked this. And but I will put this here just before Poland. And then we have a very interesting surprise, and that's Albania. Albania, they always send ballads, almost always send ballads in Albanian, and usually, or sometimes these last years, they have changed it to English. I like that they have stayed with the Albanian language, and also I like that it's a male singer this time, and it's really strong. I hope his live vocals work out, and I would have hoped we had live music at at the Eurovision, so we really could feel this sad message he has in this song, because this is wonderful. This is fantastic. The thing is, I really hope he can convey this live and really make us feel what we have in this music video, because it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. Albania was so strong last year, and this year it's a very strong song. It's a strong singer, and I do think it will be top 10 this year for Albania. And they don't really need a lot of things on stage. They don't really need that. Just this song is strong enough without it. And Albania, where will I put it? I will actually put it an A here. And then we have Malta. And I will not say that much about Malta. And that says a lot about it. I mean, Malta, come on. You have better artists, you have better shows, you have better singers, I mean, come on, send something interesting, send something that will. You mean in last years you have sent things that has been very modern, very interesting. This is not it. This is not. And then we have Norway. In Norway, I mean, it's our lovely Nordic brother, and it's a great song. Great singer, great song, up tempo, and that's not very good for them because this year is really a up tempo year, and there are many pop songs. There's many songs that can be very are competing with each other, but it's the last song in the semifinal too, and if you get a great placement or position start number there in the final, it can be very, very strong also. And I do like it. I will put it here, Norway. And then we have the last three, and France has been my favorite also, actually, this last years at Eurovision. I mean, France at Eurovision the last years has been so strong. They have sent. What I like this year is they have sent something a little bit more modern, but still they have this operette vocals. I don't really think it supports the song. I don't really like that they have looked so much on last year's singer or winner and then put it in this year. So uh, it shouldn't have been influenced like that. I do think that Mon Amour should have been the winner 2024. It was the strongest song and the strongest one that I have listened to. And I do think it's good that I have sending a little bit more up-tempo operette pop song. I think it's good actually, but if you listen to the song in the middle part and the bridge of this song, it does lose a lot of the tempo. It does lose a lot of bit of the feeling of the song. So France, I do think you will get a good position placement this year also. I mean, you've been fourth, then seventh, and this year I believe you will get 8 or 9. The ninth place, I believe you will get. And I will put you before Moldova. But come on, send something else. I do like that you just put a song out for us and you don't really care about the position. You just do what you think we should enjoy, not what we do enjoy, just what we should enjoy. And that's really just putting it out there. And that's what I really like. That's what I think that a lot of countries should do more. And Sweden should do that a lot more. We did it with Kai. We should do it a lot more. Just put it out there. Put something that we really think that would be interesting to send, not only something that is overproduced, so mainstream, or so something that you still just can hear wherever you just put on the radio, because so many times Sweden are sending songs that you can't even hear that it's Swedish, or you can maybe recognize some parts or some things that do sounds familiar, but it doesn't really sound Swedish, and that's a little bit sad. So come on, Sweden. You can do much better, or you can do much more interesting. And that's the thing that's most important about Eurovision. And why do I tell this story? Because now we have an entry that's actually not very good, but it is interesting, and that's United Kingdom. United Kingdom, uh, I mean, it's very interesting. Usually they have the final in the UK and they have no strong artists at all. They have only unknown artists. Usually, sometimes they have like an X Factor or so. and most of the songs have not written by UK people. And now we have this 1, 2, 3, look mom no computer, and it sounds a little bit, the song sounds a little bit outdated. It was produced about 30 years ago, but it is interesting. It is fun. It is. I hope they will be able to do this live and really can perform this live, because this is a lot of fun. It's a little bit more. It's so interesting, and this is also not as good as the UK can do. We know they have much better songs, much better artists, much. I mean, they should take this seriously, like they did with Sam Ryder. But this is actually a lot of fun, and it's also very fun for the arena. It's the problem with this genre is that it's very difficult to compete with this song in an arena, because it's not really arena music. And that has been a huge problem with UK this last years, actually, because they have had songs that has been quite okay, but live on stage they just crumble. Last year it was actually a quite fun song they did send, but the live performance was like three nannies doing a really bad live musical performance. It was almost like a parody. So, I mean, I don't really enjoy, I don't really listen to this UK song, but I will put it here because it's so much fun, interesting, and we need more about it this in the Eurovision. And then we have the host country, and it is very interesting that can it be better than last time the Austrian hosted the show, because then we are the zeros of time, and it got last place with 0 points, and it wasn't really the worst song, it was the most anonymous song. And that's usually the worst thing. It's interesting, good. Usually you can combine it, and sometimes it can be good to be a little bit avant-garde. But this year, you're not even trying Austria. Or actually, yeah. Last place was Anne-Sophie. Exactly. Anne-Sophie was the last place because it was, it got 0 points also with the makes stop position later in the show. So yeah. So second last, but 0 points Austria got. So if they get last place this year, it will be worse than last time they were the host. Uh, it, interesting, very. I think Austria have the worst song this year. It's like a joke song. It's, I mean, live performance is nothing. It's not dance. You cannot even dance to this song. You can't sing this song. You can't. It's not even an interesting gay disco song. It's not. There's nothing there. There's really nothing there. It's it's even worse than Portugal, because Austria, we don't want this. We don't want a song like this. It's not even enjoyable, and it's like you're not even trying. It's like we have paid so much for this, and you only deserve this. And if I try to be a little bit nice and think, why did you do this? Then I do think that maybe, and if I try to think, what is this? Why are you doing this? I think you are trying to just make a show for the people in the arena, and you don't care about the position. And that can be okay, but can't you come with something better? Come on. For me, it's easily the worst song this year, the worst performance, and I'm sorry, Austria. You do deserve the last place this year, but maybe you can prove me wrong. And there you see you're even after Portugal. And you see, Portugal, I'm actually a very nice person. Okay then, and this was the last tier list video, and I hope you will really enjoy this year's Eurovision. I hope also that it will be better next year with not as much commotion and a lot of other things. You know what we are talking about. So we just want you to like and subscribe and gladly write a comment. And if you want me to make more Eurovision videos like this one or other things, just give me a like and also write a comment. So enjoy and have a nice day.